After a long wait and multiple delays, the Blue Lock Chapter 284 leaks are finally here. It took so long to come out, I literally had people glazing Itoshi in my DMs on a whole new level. Insane work, y'all, I'm not gonna lie, tone it down. What's going on, everyone? My name is Animasu, and today, we thankfully get a peek into Blue Lock Chapter 284 with the recently released leaks. If you enjoy staying up to date with Blue Lock or just want to support my channel, please click that subscribe button, comment below for the algorithm, and feel free to check out my community Discord as it really helps a lot. The link can be found in the description of all my videos, and there you can chat with me and any other Blue Lock fans. Anyways, enough yapping from me, let me show you what happens when a man absolutely crashes out. Blue Lock Chapter 284 leaks, where Soul opens up with the crowd roaring in excitement, as the announcers confirm Gagamaru indeed saved Itoshi-Rin's shot. The intro text goes on to say, "No goal. King Gagamaru saves this desperate situation with a super save to rescue his team." Igarashi leaps onto the goat's back in excitement, meanwhile Ryuchi had to sprint up and dap him for that amazing play. Even the NPC players from Bashir Munich are getting hyped up, as we then see Isagi yoichi post up while clenching his fist. Itoshi-Rin is just glaring towards him with pent-up anger, as this match will continue on whether he likes it or not. Isagi is the one calling the shots now. Anyways, with someone walking up behind Isagi and placing their hand on his head, Yohiori then appears to congratulate him, continuing on to ask how much of what unfolded did he actually calculate. As we then see Gagamaru, Ryuchi, and Igarashi still getting turned, Isagi points in the goalkeeper's direction, admitting he expected everything except for Gagamaru's save. According to this, it seems like Isagi really did expect Kaiser to stop the shot, which is no surprise because how could you predict failure on two ends? Hiyori then begins to help him up with a huge smile, asking if he really planned from the start to purposefully lose to Itoshi-Rin. Of course our humble goat says yes, knowing that even if he crashed into Itoshi-Rin with all of his might, that would still not stop the monster from rampaging. As we then get a flashback page showing the play-by-play, Isagi explains that he instead focused on limiting Rin's shot course to allow Kaiser a better opportunity to block it. He used his knowledge of Kaiser's playstyle and Rin's philosophy in order to win, in a way manipulating the field in order to achieve his ideal outcome. Yohiori just smiles even wider at this, and he calls Isagi awesome, impressed that he would use himself as a sacrificial pawn while also accounting for Kaiser. He continues on to ask if Yoichi's ever thought of himself like an object before, and with him responding no, he explains himself. Losing here would just result in him being devoured by his rivals and geniuses anyway, so why not throw it all to the wind and reform? I will throw away my self-interest, my petty feelings. I'll even sell my soul for the sake of victory, because that's how the new me is gonna fight. As page 6 rolls along, Isagi is literally posing up like a supervillain with puzzle pieces floating in the air all around him. Yohiori just stands there in absolute shock. Meanwhile Kaiser, he was kneeled down the whole time, eavesdropping on their conversation. I mean, sell your soul, bro? Itoshi-Rin then walks up and feels the need to provide his input, calling Isagi yoichi tepid and his ego as a striker rotten. Rin cannot understand why he's all hyped up over blocking one single shot, and Hiyori just kinda stands there, confused if his homie will let this slide. Sure enough though, Isagi immediately snaps back though and says no, you're the one that's tepid, Rin. That wasn't just some shot. The world wanted you to end this with your super goal. They were waiting for the birth of a hero in the new Egoist League, and I crushed it. Normally I don't read quotes directly, but holy shit, I cannot get over how amazing Isagi's dialogue is in this chapter. Yoichi just continues to taunt Rin though, explaining that he changed the course of history and outplayed his genius, with pure logic. With page 9 showing Itoshi-Rin completely blacked out and sweating bullets, Isagi takes on a demonic look while taking on a wide grin. This moment proved to him that a talented learner can now beat a genius in their own way, giving him a huge boost in confidence and logic. I now am feeling the same egotistical pressure as you beast. As we then flip to page 10, the announcers confirm that the 3 minutes of the Star Train system have passed, and according to the rules, the Master's gotta go. As we see Julian Loki begin to walk off the field, he seems to blame everything on his team by saying his time to shine was wasted. He originally came out onto the pitch because it looked fun, but passing to Itoshi-Rin was a mistake. He couldn't confirm the winning goal or score with his pass, but honestly, Loki should blame himself for not taking the shot. He goes on to whine and say that at this rate, it will take Japan a few thousand years to produce a world-class striker, which is just crazy work. I mean, bro, you could have taken the shot yourself. You said you only came to the new Egoist League to improve Charles, and you don't even link up with him? Like, I don't understand. Isagi yoichi seems to agree with me though, as he goes on to tell Julian Loki to shut up and accept his loss. The goal you envisioned for Rin, me and Kaiser crushed that future of yours. Isagi hops from Rin's head onto Loki's, crashing out with his eyes emerging in pure darkness. He goes on to tell Loki that his team's loss is also his, so he might as well own up to it and accept fate. Bro literally goes on to tell him to gracefully take the L while also calling him an arrogant bastard who's lucky to be born with fast legs. Dear God, my MC is on another level, no debate. This does piss Loki off to his core, but Noah steps in and places his hand on Isagi's shoulder, reminding him that this is all on live television. Everyone, everywhere can see and hear this. He even tries to calm Isagi down by complimenting his play and giving him credit where credit's due. However, swiping Noah's hand away, Yoichi clearly wants to hear none of it. With everyone staring in disbelief, Isagi mimics Kaiser by calling Noah a shitty master and no different than Rin. They both simply try to use him as a stepping stone to either awaken himself or produce Kaiser's awakening, and despite his childhood dreams, he can no longer trust anyone. Pages 14 to 15 are then a double spread of Isagi squeezing Noah's wrist, assuring him that he will one day topple his empire and take the #1 spot. "I'm gonna bring you down, so just wait at the top patiently for me, Noah." He even goes on to announce that the next World Cup will be his to take home, and rather than snapping back, Noah simply says that he looks forward to the challenge. The football junkie inside of him definitely just lit up from this back and forth, because truly the only reason he wanted Isagi to stop is so the kids at home didn't learn new curse words. Seriously bro, you got young fans out there. Noah did mean it when he said the world would hear this, because the announcers then scream out in excitement and surprise. What a bold statement from Yoichi Isagi, a declaration of war to his own master Noah. Karasu and Igarashi just stare in awe at what just happened. Meanwhile Hiyori, he's smiling while calling Isagi utterly stupid. I mean insane out of any dimension. Watching him from an outside perspective, Hiyori believes Isagi is absolutely lost it here, but is still enticed with him. With our main man then taking the stage though, his original ego eyes begin to appear as he plans his next steps. He will sell his soul for victory, throw away everything useless, and use himself purely as a tool on the pitch. With this logic, he can even win against Hitoshi Rin as we just saw. Taking on a demonic glare towards one of his teammates though, Isagi admits that the only reason he's developed so far, the only reason he's learned about his true ideals, was due to his rivalry with Michael Kaiser, the Blue Rose's presence. As Kaiser glares over at him in confusion since he's been eavesdropping this entire time, Isagi formally asks Michael to team up with him. A puzzle piece is even shown with Kaiser's name on it, and Isagi's aura and text bubbles continue to darken with emotion and ego. With the last page showing Isagi holding out his hand towards Kaiser, he says that they will end this league flawless, but only if they work together. The unlikely team-up has finally been locked in, and I just cannot believe my eyes this Monday. The outro blurb then states, an improbable team-up, a proposal beyond bonds inviting Kaiser and Isagi to fight together. It only gets better though, because next week's chapter title for chapter 285 is Agreement, more than likely referring to Michael accepting this team-up offer. I wonder if using Isagi's logic, they somehow incorporate Alexis Ness and actually play as a full team, because that would be a truly wonderful final goal. Maybe even PXG does the same thing, and with the substitutions, I don't know man, maybe we can see Rin and Shidou working together. Make sure to comment down below what you guys think will happen next, and let me just say, thank the heavens for at least a couple more chapters. I need to see Isagi fully locked in and actually in action crashing out, because rather than defending, our boy is hopefully going to go in for the kill. If you enjoy Blue Lock or just want to support my channel, please click that subscribe button, comment down below your thoughts, and even consider joining my community Discord. It really means a lot that you guys tune in and watch my videos, so in return, I hope you all have an amazing day. I'll see you next time.